I'm back. Hello, what is up, YouTube? It is me. It's Quadeja Rivers, aka Discovering Q. What is up? It's been a while. I know it's been a minute, but I am finally back. I know y'all can see the tiredness in my eyes. It is currently 12:46 in the morning. It's actually Christmas Day on the 25th, so Merry Christmas. I went to AmFest down in Phoenix, Arizona, and y'all, I had a blast. I knew there was other minorities out there who think just like me, but it was just refreshing to see that I'm not the only one out there that thinks like this. And also it was good to be around my community. You can definitely feel the presence of God whenever you go to this kind of convention. So yes, AmFest is it's an event that Turning Point USA hosts once a year. The purpose of it is to gather all conservatives who share the same beliefs and the same faith in order to analyze what's been going on politically. They have breakout sessions, and they have also exhibit halls, like where you can see different programs that's going on not only within the community but nationally. Mostly you'll see students there, college and high school students, because the AmFest is all about educating the youth, redefining what being conservative means. It's not necessarily redefining, but it's just highlighting the traditional way of living. It happened December the 19th through the 22nd. A lot of well-known speakers were there. Ben Shapiro, Brennan Tatum, who else? Riley Gaines, Michael Knowles, and even our president, Donald Trump. How I got into this festival was actually very easy, surprisingly. I signed up for this organization called Blexit. The co-founders are Candace Owens and Brennan Tatum. And I love Candace Owens. I've been watching her for a little over 2 years now. And I wanted to join the fight to eradicate wokeness that's going on in our country. And I felt like Brexit was one way that I can contribute. I signed up, got in. 2 weeks later, I got a notification about joining the organization. So I had to pay for my flight, but I got a reimbursement, and the hotel was already paid for, but I had to pay for my own food. But it was fun. I didn't have to pay for my ticket either because I was part of Blexit. So I did have the venue there, and I had a table there, and just try to recruit new members. But for the most part, it was fairly easy for me to get in. Travel day was on, I think it was the 18th. So I had to, I bought my ticket, and I flew out to Arizona. Of course, I knew no one. And so I had to introduce myself to a couple of people, especially my state director. Guys, I was like super nervous. I've been passionate about politics since 2023, I believe. And I felt like it was my duty for me to like try to get people that look like me to like, join the fight. Ever since I've gotten red pilled, it blew my mind away of my liberal mindset that I had when I was in college. I was just so consumed by fake media and so consumed about what the media was portraying Trump, where I never actually did the research for myself and actually thought for myself. And when it's very weird, when I met my ex, he kind of encouraged me to learn a little bit more politically on the Republican side, and I was able to gain a greater understanding. Whereas I was originally just taught to vote Democrat, you know, and that, you know, Trump was racist, a homophobe, a xenophobe. December 19th was day one. And for day one, since I was a part of Blexit, we did a Blexit leadership conference. First of all, I was able to meet different coordinators from different cities. We have some in North Carolina, Florida, all over across the US. I was able to meet some state directors as well as the strategic manager I can't think of his name. Prior Wilson, which is the senior director of the organization. He's the one who started the chapters in Blexit. Who else did I meet? I met Brendan Tatum. I actually got to hear him speak to our organization in particularly, and that was nice. And I actually got a picture with him. I was like smiling so hard. I looked a hot mess, but I was happy. I was definitely fangirling for sure. We did do different team building activities. One activity that I remember the most is we had this poster board that we used, and we had to describe what freedom meant to us, but we couldn't use words. And we had to use all pictures and drawings and stuff like that. This is what me and my teammates made. I think it was like 6 of us in a group. And this is what we thought of freedom. This is what it meant to us. So there's one, so we showed, like, you know, a head showing their thoughts. That's the Christ, the cross, the heart, the Bible. And then on the other side is another head where it's very abstract thinking, liberal thinking. So we have the LGBTQ plus flag, and then the baby showing this person doesn't want babies. They believe they're definitely pro-choice. And then at the end of the day, we all have one goal in mind. We definitely want security. We want a home. We want a place to call home. We definitely want peace. You know, we definitely want that power to exercise our own beliefs, and money. Of course, everyone needs money in order to sustain themselves, right? So this drawing was just a way for us to demonstrate that freedom is having the ability to coexist and to exercise that free will, and able to internalize different thoughts but be able to coexist in the same space. I had to do some tabling. So tabling for us is when we have to, like, I wouldn't say host at an event, but attend at the event. And we have a table full of and I'll show a picture where there's a table full of our brochures, some goodie bags, like merch, t-shirts, you know, little badges or whatever, stickers and all that stuff. Just basically displaying what Blexit is all about, the common phrases that we use. So I had to stand at the table. It's kind of like sales basically, where I had to entice people in and tell them what the organization is all about. Definitely the Latino men definitely showed out in this election, and the Black men as well. As far as our Black women, that's why I'm here, right? Only 9% of Black women actually voted for Trump. I feel like Black women in general are falling more cohesive to the victim mentality. Like, we're pointing the fingers at everyone else instead of ourselves, right? And I think that's something that Brexit tries to highlight, that we have to get out of this victim mentality mindset and actually think and actually analyze the facts rather than reacting to how we feel about everything, because not everything is a racial issue. Yeah, so that's what we did for day 2. I actually did check-ins for what we call the Blexit experience. It's basically like this little party that they throw in the VIP section, and we try to get a lot of people to sign up at once. So that was a fun experience. And I wish I would have took a picture during that moment. Actually, no, I think I did. Take a picture with one of the girls that I met there. So that was fun. Day 3 was just like a day for ourselves. So I was able to actually hear some of the speakers speak that day. I think I heard Brett Cooper, which was nice. What surprised me is that I think is Leah Ann Baker was there as well, and I didn't even know that she was on this side. And that is it Leah Ann Baker? Let me see. Yeah, Leah Allen Baker. She used to play on Good Luck Charlie, the Disney Channel, as the mother. I was completely surprised that she was there, and I didn't even know she was making any moves in politically, but it was interesting to hear from her perspective, and it was actually rewarding to see her on the stage too. And then day 4, I just kind of, it was a day to me, and that was the day that Donald Trump actually came. To be honest, I was so tired and drained, like rightfully so. Like, I was just so drained from the event in a good way, that I just decided to sleep in that day. But I did watch him live, and he made a lot of great points as always. So I just kind of used Sunday as my day to just rest and digest, and explore Phoenix a little bit more, and I ate. So yeah, but if you haven't went this year, you should definitely go next year. AmFest, like I said, they do it once a year. I am going to show some clips of, at the end of this video, I'm going to just show some more clips of videos that I took. Can y'all tell that I am a little bit nervous, and I shouldn't be? I shouldn't be. This is my own channel. I'm literally talking to myself in front of a camera. If you're new to my channel, hey, what is up? It is me. I am Q, Cordesia Rivers, but everyone calls me Discovering Q on this channel. Please give this video a like, give it a thumbs up. Let me know how you feel. Did you attend AmFest this year? Like, what was your experience like?